Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sumayya Musharraf and I'm a student of PharmD, second professional, third semester, evening section B. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sumayya Musharraf. My name is Sumayya Musharraf and I'm a student of PharmD, second professional, third semester, evening section B with seat number EVP 2001152. And I'm a member of group number 25, which has been allotted by the teacher. My assignment topic is about examination of slide of stomachs. So, the topic I have covered in my portion is digestive tubular tract, introduction and histology and anatomy of stomach. So, first of all, we have to know that what is digestive tubular tract means. Digestive tubular tract, commonly also known as GI tract or GIT or gastrointestinal tract, is a pathway that starts from mouth and ends at anus, and it includes all the organs associated with digestion. And four main portions of tubular tract associated with digestion are esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. And these main parts are basically hollow tubular structures consist of many layered walls. Innermost layer is known as mucosa, which is further divided into epithelial layer, lamina propria layer, and muscularis mucosa layer. Next layer is submucosa. Third one is muscularis externa, and fourth one is adventitia, serosa, or fibrosa. Now, let's have a look at anatomical and histological features of stomach. And what is stomach? Stomach. Stomach is a sac-like distensible organ with strong muscular walls. Here I have used the word distensible, which means it can be stretched up to some extent, or it has the capability of elasticity due to the presence of strong muscular walls. Stomach is located at the upper abdominal region and it secretes some acids and also some powerful enzymes that aids the process of breaking of food, as a result of which food comes into liquefied consistency. And according to many researchers, it is proven that when stomach is in full condition, it can accommodate 2 to 3 liters of material. Here I have covered the intro towards the stomach. Now let's have a look at the anatomy of stomach. Anatomical region of stomach are basically four main regions: cardiac regions, fundus, body, and pyloric region. Cardiac region. It is an anterior portion of stomach that basically surrounds the superior opening of it. Pyloric is posterior portion of the stomach and it connects stomach to the duodenum. When we talk about fundus and body, so fundus is a round portion of a gas that is oftenly filled with round portion that is oftenly filled with gas, and it is superior and left to the cardiac end. Body is basically a central large portion of the stomach and it is located inferiorly to the fundus. Pyloric region, as I have explained before, is a posterior region of the stomach, and it connects stomach to the duodenum. And it has also been divided into pyloric antrum, pyloric canal, and pyloric sphincter. Now, let's have a look at histology of stomach. So, histological sites of stomach are are the layered walls of which stomach or any digestive tubular tract organ is being made up of. So, the first portion of histological region of stomach is mucosa. Mucosa is the innermost lining of stomach, and it is further composed of Rojes, pits, epithelium, lamina propria, and muscularis mucosa. What are Rojes? Rojes are basically gastric folds through which empty stomach mucosa is passed, and they are numerous in quantity. Pits or foveoles, they are the depressions. They are basically a tiny depression through which openings of glands is being lodged. Epithelium. Epithelium are basically the surface mucous cells which are made up of simple columnar epithelial cells. Lamina propria. It is made up of connective tissues with most of glands present in it. Muscularis mucosa consists of two smooth layers arranged in inner circular layer and outer longitudinal layer. Second layer is submucosa, and it consists of loosely arranged coarse connective tissues with none of the glandular cells. But Meissner's plexus has been present here. Third layer is muscularis externa, which consists further of three layers of smooth muscles: outer one, middle one, and inner one. Outer one is made up of longitudinal muscle layer, middle one is of circular muscular layer, and inner one is oblique muscular layer. Serosa, it is an outermost and thinnest layer of the stomach lining made up of simple squamous epithelial tissue and some connective tissues, and it has smooth surface and also secretes a thin water secretion, which is known as serous fluid, and due to which it also has some slippery appearance. And here's my topic ends. Thank you. Further, here my topic ends, and further with the references, I'm going to end my topic. And next part of this assignment is continued by Shafaq Fatma, the second member of group number 25. Thank you. Here, some of the references are present, and my topic is going to end. And further, the second portion, the glandular portion of the stomach, was has was being the glandular portion of the stomach was the part of Shafaq, so she'll further demonstrate you. Thank you, ma'am.